the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hawkeyes will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the USC Trojans offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers.
He caught it! And he will score! Touchdown, Trojans!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Iowa's offense will take the field for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking left. Makes the grab outside. It's Anderson. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. On the run, it's Patterson.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Hand off to the fullback. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Under fire. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And now on second down for this offense. He leaves it with his back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKinnon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He might want another play. They'll throw on third and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Trojans need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Trojans have it with a first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about the...
Touchdown, Southern Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Power football with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. stopped at the 41, but gave him 10 on that play. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Using his feet to buy time. Got a man, it's Sanders. Inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sanders. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Quick strike complete. Touchdown Trojans! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Looking for space. It's Patterson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's running free down the middle. The tap. Touchdown, Iowa! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Dances away to buy time. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It's caught downfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to buy time. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. With the catch, it's Lane. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Snagged in the middle, it's Lemon. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Boom. Caught near the sticks. It's Trojans. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. They get to him as he throws. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Throws to the back. With the catch, it's Sanders. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. From the red zone, looking for a man. Flushed out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air, it's Mayava. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
The Trojans will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anything. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the 2nd half, though.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just keep slinging it. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Sanders. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard.
Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Buys a little time with his feet. The throw. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Trojans are on the move.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Touchdown, USC! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Bunch formation for these receivers. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. They kick it away on 4th down.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field because that could have been disastrous.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. He wants to take the top off. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease, it's Patterson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Line gets set, 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
Quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. The short hands. It's Lemon. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Trojans in the hurry-up. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the fourth quarter.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And I tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves and deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, you're not going to get many more opportunities either.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback extends the play. Fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Fox. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lane. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You want to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
He'll try to pop the draw. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for room, it's Sanders. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Trojans have this offense rolling. From the shotgun, the inside give. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Now he's looking to throw it. Got it! And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, oh boy, this defense is making the sledding rough down here deep in the red zone. That play is going backwards.
They really are playing with a sense of urgency, aren't they, Reese? With their backs against the wall, you're seeing tremendous tenacity out of this defensive unit.
And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
And I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience.